Hello YouTube, Jackson here. Welcome back to Daily Endeavours for Tuesday the 15th of July. 15 seal set, it's pretty good. There'll be timestamps in the description as always, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad this one. Alright, so Bestial Daedra, outfit one time, Conservatory Furnishings, you can do all these three, it's pretty straightforward. Improving an item is good, siege weapons is good too, but I don't feel like you need to do these ones. These ones here are pretty easy, but I'll still go through this one, but definitely like, normally, siege weapons isn't too bad an option. It's pretty quick, but these options here are just easy enough where I don't really think you need to worry about this one. Like, normally you have to spend a little bit of gold getting some siege weapons. It's a little bit of a fuck around, whereas you can just do these three and this one here like super duper easy. So I'll just go through a little prerequisite for Conservatory Furnishings and a little bit for an updated outfit, just based on if you need a little bit of gold. If people watched yesterday, it's basically the same thing. This is going to be deja vu. So what you want to do is, this is just if you don't have any gold at all, basically, just so you can afford the few things that you need to be able to do this today. Because, yeah, it's super quick to do it this way. So you want to come to Daggerfall here in Glenumbra. This way shrine everyone's got access to. As soon as you create a character, you start with this way shrine. Just get here. Come to Razy Lion here. So, firstly, we want to have a chat to Rozika here. This is where you get your Conservatory Furnishing. So if you go down to... Oh, sorry, I think it's above... It's a fern. This fern here. So it's 100 gold. It's a Conservatory Furnishing, sorry. And that's all you need. You just need to buy one of these. Now, just if you don't have any gold, just give me a sec. I'll explain how to get some. As for a house, you just come over here. The house is for free, and it gives you a little bit of gold for completing the quest. So if you don't have a house at all, there will be a person here that you can talk to. She looks like this. You can see the window blinds in the background there. This character here, in order to complete this quest, all you have to do is literally just talk to her. You just press the talk button a bunch of times, you complete the quest, you'll get a house for free. If you go to the map tab, just go to houses here. In collected, you'll see one of the houses that you got from her in this list here. And if you want to travel to it, you just click, left click, and then travel to it inside. Alright, so if you need gold, let me just show you a quick thing you can do. So, again, this is something that everybody has access to as soon as they start the game. You don't need to discover anything. So what you want to do is go to Cyrodiil Zone, and you want to click on this here, Wacko Tower. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, you can just come in here on a level 3 character and do this as well. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you want to come straight into here, through this doorway, into the Daedric Embers Trophy Vault. Now if you look to your left and right, there'll be tables, and these tables have gold on them. So it's got coins, get a little bit of gold there, a little bit of gold there, a little bit of gold here, and then here. Now that's about 100 gold, I think it was, or like 80 gold. The thing is, you can leave through the entrance where we came in from. It'll take you to the way shrine, and from the way shrine, you just come back in here, some of this gold will respawn, and you just take more. And that gold should be all that you need in order to get this done, because you only need about... I'd say you don't need any more than 200 gold for this. So we go back to the entrance here, where we came in from, and what this does is, it takes you straight back to where you came in from. So what we can do now is, as soon as we get to the way shrine, go to Cyrodiil again, and just travel straight back into Wacko Tower. And you go back into the same place, there'll be some more coins that you can grab, and then you can use that to grab the Conservatory Furnishing. You can use it to pay for the outfit that you want as well, like to do the outfit endeavor, or you can use some of it to pay for a couple of upgrade materials if you wanted to go that route. Alright, first up, let's update an outfit. So you need to come to any outfit station. Pretty much every single main town has one of these things. They're just out somewhere. I assume most people know how these things work, but firstly, if you can't adjust any of this stuff, just make sure your outfit selected is one of them here. I should also mention, if you want to buy more outfits from the Crown Store, they are character specific. It's not account wide, so it's 1500 crowns for one character's outfit. It's fucking absurd. Okay, so there's a freeway, and then there's like a slightly, like 100 gold way. So the freeway, it requires you to have hide helmet activated. Now what happens is, for some reason, if you clear the slot, it doesn't cost any gold, so you can just do that instead. And then you go hide helmet again, and that doesn't cost you any gold. So you can just go back to what you had before. It doesn't cost anything. I don't know why this doesn't actually cost you anything. Maybe they'll patch it one day when they decide to, but who knows. Anyway, so other than that, if that doesn't work, or if you have a helmet active, because some of those, like getting rid of them and putting them back on might cost a fair bit of gold, what you can do instead is just get any dye, doesn't matter which one, put it on, apply that, and then either just put the dye you had on before, or just remove the dye, and that's 50 gold as well. And so that way it's only 100 gold, it's only a very tiny amount. Anything more than that, I think it's just complicating matters. Just leave it, keep it simple. Okay, so with improving an item, firstly you need some improving materials. These are like things like hemming, embroidery. Every one of the 4 equipment crafts have this sort of stuff. Now my suggestion is only use the green quality clothing and blacksmithing stuff and the blue quality clothing and blacksmithing stuff, because everything else I find is more expensive. The only exception to that is turpin. For some reason turpin is less expensive than pitch. I don't understand why, but yeah, that's the way. So normally I just use hemming. Now what you can do is pick a craft and get a hireling passive in it. What this does is every day it'll give you a bunch of items through your mail, and some of those items include crafting like upgrade materials. So what you can do is just sort of stock a couple of upgrade materials through hireling, and so whenever this endeavor comes up, you just got some stuff on go ready for use. Now you can just craft your own item to do this, but honestly I don't see any reason to have to do that, because most towns, they've just got items all over the place that you can loot here, like you can steal, as long as you don't get spotted by other people. But yeah, it's not very difficult to go and take this stuff. Now, if you're above level 10, there is also something even better that you can do, and that is to go to Imperial City. I know this sounds weird, but just do this as well. Now, Imperial City also has an outfit station, so you can do both of these at once, and then, you know, you could just leave and then do your Conservatory Furnishing one at the end. Or you could do that first, you know, because you can queue into Imperial City from your house. So you can just do them whichever option you want. Okay, so in this initial area, you just come up to here, and you'll see some weapons here. So you don't have to make your own weapons, just borrow one from your alliance. So I need a piece of medium armor, because that's what I've got upgrade materials for, or light armor. There we go. The improvement tab, this is where you go to upgrade your stuff. We'll just go to the shadow spawner pullets that we just picked up. As you can see, at worst, it will require 5 hemming. So that's why I just say just stock up on a bit via hireling, and then yeah, you can do this easy. But honestly, it's no big deal. Instead, if this one doesn't work, just do the Bestial Daedra instead, because that one's just fine as well. Alright, when you want to exit, you just come over here, and this will take you back out to where you queued in from. Now, if you don't have any upgrade materials from any hirelings, or you don't have any on you, you can also refine raw materials. That will give you some upgrade materials. You usually get green quality at the worst case scenario. But what you can do also is go into guild traders, go tannins, for example, in clothing, and there'll be some stuff here. You can see there's some like 5 hemming here for 6 gold a piece. That's a good deal. So yeah, 30 gold for 5 hemming. That's fucking great. Not many times you'll get this sort of thing, but yeah, just keep an eye out. Yeah, embroidery for 8 gold a piece. That's fine. Yeah, so you can get your hands on some of this stuff here if you need. But yeah, just try not to do that if you can. Just rely on your own stuff if possible. But yeah, like that's why I suggest only the blacksmithing and clothing ones, because they are way cheaper on guild stores than everything else. Alright, so now I'll cover Bestial Daedra. So things like scamps, twilights, clan fears, ogrims, just basically any Daedra that isn't like some sort of humanoid blend. So there's quite a few places you can get these from. There's some that I suggest more than others. My preferred place is Spanish Cells, which I'll go through in a minute, but if you don't have access to this, I'll go through some other possible alternatives. Torinan here is probably one of the best. In Oridon, you just got clan fears and scamps all over the shop here. The quickest way here to Vanish Cells and to Torinan would be either just get someone to help you to this first hallway shrine here. Maybe if there's people doing this dolmen, just ask if you can tag along and just travel to them in each way shrine. And then yeah, Toronan and Vanish Cells is good. Yeah, the dolmen just rocked up then. Other options in Shadowfen, you've got Penguin's Demone here. This is full of Ogrims and Scamps and all sorts of shit, so you can use that too. Quickest way to get here if you don't have this way shrine, just use Home Tours Ample Domicile right here. Just look for that house in Browse Homes. Just travel to it, leave the front door, you'll rock up here, and it's just a little bit of a trip. The other one is, I would say, Brothers of Strife. Brothers of Strife is pretty good too. There's a lot of Scamps here as well. And it's easy to get to. Again, Home Tours. Ebony Flask or Evanhart Chateau. One of these two will take you there pretty quick. Just get this way shrine. And then you've also got access to the river for the fishing endeavors whenever they come up. But yeah, I don't think anything's better than Banished Cells because it's instance, which means even if there's people, as you can see here, running through and killing everything, you normally have to wait for it to respawn, so it can be kind of annoying at times, especially if it's very busy. Whereas with Banished Cells, as long as you're not in a group, the enemies in here will not be affected by other people. There can be 20,000 different people doing their own version of Banished Cells 1, you'll have your own version, it won't be impacted. And if you do want to do one of the other endeavors after that, if you go in via a way shrine, when you leave through the front door, it'll take you back to that way shrine. So it's just a lot of convenience with Vanished Cells 1. So yeah, just either get someone to bring you to this way shrine, or use Barbed Hook here as a Home Tours home. Just travel here, out the front door as always, and then just travel up this road here, come up here, and then travel through here, and yeah, easy access to Vanished Cells 1. So let me show you what I would do. Because it's unfortunate it's 5. Normally if it's 1, like you can just instantly get it done as soon as you walk in. Because there's 3 Scamps, or are they Banekin? Yeah, Banekin here. These are Bestial Daedra, these 3 here. That's your first 3. And then past that, just go through here. Ignore the skeletons. It's a lot easier if you've got something like Cloak as a Nightblade. If you don't have access to it, you could just subclass and get the skill line on something. I highly advise that you do, because this skill is really fucking helpful. I personally love Nightblades as a whole, just because they're very convenient for skipping shit, because they have siphoning and concealed weapon as well. So here's your other Bestial Daedra here. These boys right here. Let's kill these guys. And there you go, all done. Let's kill the rest of this crew. Not many enemies to deal with, but yeah. And yeah, you can fight them if you want, but they're skeletons, so they don't really matter. As soon as you've done this, that's all the Bestial Daedra that you need. And yeah, like I said, you can go back all the way to the front door, and just takes you back to the way shrine if you want. Or you can just travel straight to your house that you want to do your furnishing endeavor with. Okay, so once you're in your home, and you got your Conservatory Furnishing, at the bottom right, you see it says Housing Editor. Use that key. Browse at the bottom middle. Find your Conservatory Furnishing here. I've got some as well from various daily rewards that have come up in the past. But yeah, if you need one, just get a green curly fern plant from the one in Daggerfall. So just click it, press E to place it on the floor, and the only issue that you're going to have is if you just pick it up and spam place it, nothing happens. The item has to actually come from your inventory first, and what you want to do instead is use undo redo to just spam it. That's a lot quicker than just trying to put it away over and then bring it out. So just pick it up, put it away, or place it and then undo redo, and that just places it and picks it up over and over. So now whenever this endeavor comes up, whenever you see the word Conservatory, you know you can just go into your menu, pick this up, undo redo, spam that. So yeah, it's not much else to this furnishing one. That's all you need to do. Obviously you can, if you've got a bigger house, like you've probably got some furnishings with the Conservatory tag, Jesus Christ, don't cancel me. So you can see some of these here are Conservatory ones, so just use a bunch of those. And yeah, same thing, so you can click these and then put away, and then go out of the menu, go back to housing, and then undo, redo, undo. So yeah, right, that's everything. So any questions, just give me a buzz. But yeah, pretty easy daily this one. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. We'll see you next time. And take care.